am an honor guardsman.
I am an honor guardsman.
I will proudly stand beside my shipmates despite the discomforting elements.
I will proudly stand beside my shipmates despite the discomforting elements.
I'll maintain poise on and off the parade field.
I will maintain poise on and off the parade field.
Drill team are the elite of the honor guard. They're still honor guardsmen, but these guys are the elite. They can do every job in the honor guard. They just know everything about the honor guard, they really do.
I was previously with the honor guard from 1997 to December of '99, so just over 2.5 years. So this is my second tour.
HS1 Garrett's, when I heard about him, I didn't know too much about him. All I knew that he was probably about 6'8". That's all they told me. So I'm like, man, I got somebody coming here that's taller than me. It's like, you know, because I'm only 6'6", so I'm like, wow, okay. Just very impressive, and then we had to figure out where we were going to put him, and we decided to put him in the drill team, and he was just a perfect fit, because he did drill team when he was here as a non-rate. He was just a perfect fit to put in the drill team, and I tell you, he's one of my very outstanding petty officers that I have here, yes. And I'm glad to have him, and he's only been here, what, probably like 3 months now, you know, and he's just very impressive. Just real impressed with him.
Okay, so what we're going to do first, let's run through the routine one more time, the 16. After that, we're going to practice for the DC United game, okay? So we'll go into, so those that weren't here, we'll form up the suicide line, come down, and we're going to go directly into the X circle to the center floor. Okay? So 16 person over here.
I'm what they call the drill team NCO. I'm responsible for setting up their, drill practices. I wanted to be able to bring something back, be able to teach the younger guys, some of the what they call old school. Not that I would like to think that I'm old school, so, but just to teach so they could see different views. Right now with the drill team, we're doing a 12-man routine. So the 12 actively participating, one what we call a standby, and we have the 4-man colors routine. We're going to increase the actual drill team performance, and we're going to add 4 more. We're going to have a total of a 16-man routine. Women, yes. I say man routine, no. By all means, women are more than eligible, but it's a proficiency.
I like having the females on the drill team because it really helps the Coast Guard's recruiting also when they see females on the drill team. Silva's one I know that would be very great for the drill team, but I have Seaman Visser also. That would be an excellent candidate for the drill team, and I think those two are actually applying for the drill team right now.
We basically, the senior guys from drill team will teach you the routine and teach you how to do everything, how it's supposed to be, and I've been trying out. I've gotten a lot of bruises on my arms from spinning the weapons and everything because it's a little big for me, but it's fun. I like it.
I need a drink of water. What we're working on is they throw it and then they come right back and then throw it again. And that's probably my most nerve-wracking one.
8 o'clock in the morning, we'll practice till probably about 11:15, and then back afternoon, 1:30, back till 3 o'clock. Do that almost every day, unless we have another commitment that we have to meet, for being a funeral, colors, or anything like that. So we practice pretty hard, which is great. So it can only make us better and improve our performances. You train to, we call it standing tight, which is no facial expressions, no movements or anything like that. So you train a lot to do that too. When you're in training, you do stand training, which is just standing still for long periods of time. Not just anybody can come in and just do what we do. People don't realize that it actually takes a lot of work and a lot of effort. All the guys that you see here, they put forth so much effort in what they do.
I am Health Services Technician First Class Matthew Garretts, Drill Master of the 2007 United States Coast Guard Silent Drill Heat.
We've been all over the place. We were in Norfolk, we've been to Miami, we've been to Miami several times. We've been to Texas, California.
We always joke how we're like rock stars a little bit. We get to travel and see other places and that stuff. But yeah, it's good. Definitely, I love traveling.
Many a butterflies, many a butterflies. The last performance we just did, shaken. You know, it's definitely an adrenaline rush when you're doing this type of performance.
Nervous, always nervous. It's like doing the first one, you know, and you get out there and you get going. I always feel my heart just pumping. But after you get going, calm down a little bit. Even when I'm finished, I'm still nervous.
You see that they're doing the tosses and the spins. You know, there's the gravity. Gravity has its toll on the weapons. So they're spinning past. I've seen weapons break, you know, because they butt them on the decks. You know, it happens. You just have to be ready for it to be able to continue the routine. Those things do happen. The weapons collide, like when they throw it over my head. There is that aspect. Believe me, I'm thinking about it. You know, but I have to trust my guys, because if I'm jumping because of the toss, you know, they're not going to feel that I have the trust in them, and I have to have that trust in them. There's no other way. So, and I do trust them. I'm standing in the middle of it. So.
Anytime there's a drop or anything like that, there's a disappointment, but also like myself, I feel a little bit, bad for the other person, because I know that they're going to be, no matter what we would say or anything, there's not one of us that could be harder on that person than they will be on themselves. That's how much pride these guys have in their job, you know. So my heart goes out a little bit to those guys when they drop or anything like that, because I know they're disappointed.
We were just practicing and we had a few drops, but it's not, you know, usually the perfection part is so you're not supposed to drop. So, you know, if you drop it, it happens. It happens, and you just got to roll with it.
Every time we go out there and do the job, and we think of, well, what can we do next time to make this so it doesn't happen? But those things do happen, you know. So that's why we have that standby there. We want to make it as smooth and, you know, progress through the whole routine as smoothly as possible.
The people I've met, the people that I work with, are just the top quality. You can't meet a tighter knit group of fellas and ladies that I get to work with. Then, of course, doing the ceremonies, getting to do the jobs that we get to do is an honor.
It's such an honor to be here and to be able to do the jobs that we do, and to represent the Coast Guard, because we are probably one of the main representations, because we are around the President and things like that. It's the most humbling job. And to be a part of it, to be able to be there for, you know, the next of kin and things like that, that's why I do it.
People don't get to see what the Coast Guard out there and the fleet do on a daily basis, whereas like we're kind of in the spotlight. So we're representing them, which is an honor for us too, because those guys are the guys that make the Coast Guard. It's pretty proud to do something like that for them. I'll never regret this choice. The only thing I do regret is I didn't do it sooner. My only regret is I didn't do it sooner. So, but I'll do 20 years.